So I'm going to show you a definition and we're going to talk about it. I got tagged in this video about Blake Lively being a crown straightener, and the creator was talking about, no, she's not a crown straightener, she's a people manager. There's a stark difference between the two. And I'm like, I've never heard of that phrase, a crown straightener. And so looking up the definition, I was like, wait, hold on, that's my job. I do that. That's my day job. And it's the most rewarding feeling in the world to help women find their confidence, to help women remind them of who they are. And I have the Google reviews to prove that. But Blake Lively ain't it. So it's interesting that when I pulled up the definition, they're like, oh yeah, Blake Lively is a crown straightener. Okay. If she's a crown straightener, then what do you call this?
Like, you've heard of a blank stare? You've heard of the expression, a blank stare?
Is it the Colleen bitch face you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I want to coin a new phrase, and that is, no, but first of all, tell me what that is.
Oh, it's just the Colleen Hoover death stare. You know, it's iconic.
That's good.
You're getting all the iconography of these two at this moment.
Blank stare?
Is it the Colleen bitch face you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I want to coin a new phrase, and that is, no, but first of all, tell me what that is.
Oh, it's just the Colleen Hoover death stare.
Referring to someone as a bitch or having a bitch face is not straightening anyone's crown, but okay, let's continue. Here's some other examples of Blake Lively straightening up a woman's crown and empowering a woman.
Most of us, if we're lucky enough to run into a celebrity in public, we only have a few moments to maybe speak with you guys. But for people who see this movie, who relate to the topics of this movie on a deeply personal level, they're really going to want to talk to you. This movie is going to affect people, and they're going to want to tell you about their lives. So if someone understands the themes of this movie, comes across you in public, and they want to really talk to you, what's the best way for them to be able to talk to you about this? How would you recommend they go about it?
Like asking for like my address or my phone number or like my location share. Or I could just location share you, and then we could I'm just curious
Just social security number.
I'm a Virgo, so I'm like, are we talking logistics? Are we talking emotionally?
Oh my God, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Imagine being a survivor or a victim of DV and you run into Blake Lively and you, after seeing this movie, and you're like, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm a survivor, all that. And she hits you with that bullshit. Where did she get her PR team from? Timu? Because if you're going to put out this type of propaganda, at least make the actions match, you know? Because where have Blake Lively ever helped empower women? Ever? Was it this?
On your little bump.
Congrats on your little bump.
What about my bump? It's kind of obvious that the reporter is not even pregnant, but, you know, should I show you more of how Blake Lively is straightening another woman's crown? Yeah, let me show you more.
That was a lot of information about cages, and I'm sorry, I was still thrown off by that stuff.
He was like, wow.
Who else didn't want to act in a cage?
Well, someone started a cage.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's a big difference between fixing something that is slightly out of place and arranging someone right in front of cameras, especially when there's a bunch of cameras and a press right there, because they have to present a way that makes you look good. That's not a crown straightener. That's a people manager. And it's very telling of a narcissist. What a lot of people don't pay attention to is Blake Lively knows who to try. Blake Lively knows who exactly to target and talk to and treat that way. Because anyone with a strong sense of self, anyone who's all about the shits, who's with the shits and has no issues with confrontation, Blake Lively knows not to try them. And so this is what I will leave you all with. If you find yourself on the receiving end of some very inappropriate comments or the butt of someone's joke and you don't like it, and you feeling very uncomfortable, this is the part where, you know what, confrontation is your friend. Excuse me, did you think that that was funny? What makes you think that that was appropriate? And you put them right there on the spot and looked them square in the face with it, too. I promise you, you embarrass them and you match that same energy, they'll leave you alone.